Alright guys, so yeah, those pops, can't get over that.
It's addicting. It's addicting.
So Joe just got to drive around for a little while and it's got a feel for it. What do you think? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. It is super clear, super hot outside, and today we got a special guest here. We've got Joe from the Incredible Joe. If you guys don't know him, I'll put his link down in the channel. He's got a Camaro SS similar to mine. He's about to start his build, and he wanted to come check it out and see just what some of the mods will do and how the car is going to react and be different. So we'll get his reactions and see what he thinks about the modified Camaro SS.
He's laying down the blueprint. A lot of stuff I didn't know about, so he's giving me the blueprint for sure. So I think some of the stuff I won't do, I guess, because it's not mine. For those of you who don't know, it's absolutely Amber's. Well, a lot of stuff I will do. That 85 smells good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So that was one of the things I think I've mentioned before on the channel. It's my wife, when we got rid of the cats, she really hated the smell of gasoline. Yep. So when I did the E85, she was like, oh my God, it's so much times better.
It smells good now. It smells really good.
So anyways, guys, we're gonna jump right into it. He's gonna probably drive it around a little bit and we'll get his reactions and his impressions of what he thinks of the car. All right, so it's pretty dark in here with all the tint.
Yeah.
But we've got Joe's in the driver's seat. So we get to give you guys a good idea of what he thinks of the car. Alright guys, so yeah, those pops, can't get over that.
It's addicting. It's addicting.
So Joe just got to drive around for a little while and it's got a feel for it. What do you think, Joe?
It's extremely different. Like I was just telling him, I just turned the camera on. From stock to now is night and day. And you were just saying it's kind of hard for you to notice it.
Yeah.
Well, this is extremely different, man. Like the weight of the car. And one time I actually scared myself because I didn't know I pushed the gap. Maybe I did push it, but not that hard. And the car just kind of like responded to it.
Jumped off.
Night and day, man. For those of you who have not been in a car like this, if you don't know what you're doing, you can really get yourself in trouble. That's one thing I do know.
Yeah, so what he's talking about was earlier on when we downshifted it. Luckily, the traction control was on, so it did kind of pop a little bit. Yeah, exactly. So the car is just really, for what it is a lot. It's a lot of car.
It's a lot.
And you know, Joe coming from the stock car and trying it now with these mods can definitely attest to just how much gains you can get from something as simple as 85 headers in a tune, basically, because that's all this car has, right? And it is a whole nother level. Feels much more aggressive, but at the same time powerful. Like it's not like a Hellcat where you punch it every single time. Even with traction control, you're thinking you're gonna break loose or something.
Right.
This can still be tamed somewhat.
It's still a daily driver, pretty much.
Exactly. And Joe, tell them about the exhaust and the dual mode. What your thoughts on
it gets extremely quiet. Like when you go from tour mode, and it takes a second to kick in, I guess. Mm-hmm. But it goes like extremely quiet. Like, and to be honest with you, in tour mode is not too much different from stock.
Yeah.
Even with the headers and the exhaust on.
Yeah. So the getting rid of the cats increases the tone across all the modes, right? So tour mode is not as quiet as. So it takes a second, but we got it in tour mode now. It's in tour mode, and it's still loud, but it's not over the top loud.
No.
And so you don't get the full rumble, I guess. In sport mode, it's much louder. I mean, in that one, you're gonna be heard, 2-3 blocks away.
Oh yeah. More, maybe more than that. I guarantee you, people that stay in the condos and in these buildings are going to hear you on the highway. It's worth it. I mean, one thing about the sound though I will say is off topic. The Mustang has the best sound.
Yeah.
But like with this same build on the Mustang, how did it sound when you saw it in person? Or did he turn it on?
It sounded good. Yeah, I will. Even like you guys know the Mach 1 I have. I mean, that thing is a straight pipe on stock headers with an H pipe. It's got an H pipe,
right? And
it sounds damn good. I mean, it's a much deeper, throatier sound. But yeah, it's these cars still sound good, but Mustangs in general tend to sound more deeper, throatier.
Right.
We'll get off here and take it. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a good sound. I think you can modify these a little bit and get it to sound differently. Right. But overall, I think this sounds really good.
I did notice with the muffler going, it got a throat to it now.
Okay.
Like it got deeper. It sounds it sounds really good with the muffler going.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't know if if that's the best thing to do now. I mean, and he told me that too, and he told me, he's like, you probably wish you kept it on. And I was like, we'll see. I saw, so I don't know. I got to see what it sounds like. So I'm thoroughly impressed with this car, man. I'm thoroughly impressed. Like it's addicting. Awesome. I would never have gas.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, guys. Once you mod it like this, and especially once you do the exhaust part of it, you want to do that every time. Like, I mean, you're driving around and you just want to hear that exhaust crackle and pop. There we go. You just want to hear it. I mean, when you tune in and stuff, everyone always says, oh, well, you're going to tune it and you're going to get better gas mileage. But the reality is you do if you drive normal. But when you tune in, when you get exhaust, when you do things like that, you're not driving it normal. Because you can't help yourself. It's just, you enjoy it. It makes it so much better.
And he has He has a monster of a car. So if I were to live with this car every day, I'd be at the gas station every day. Like, man, hey, I'm home. Like, that's how I would treat the gas station. So
that's one of the reasons I'm able to do this, because I only work like 5 miles away from where I drive this car. So, and that's round trip.
Right.
So, I filled up the gas tank probably on Monday, and I just used it to go to work and stuff, and still, more than half a tank.
Right.
So, it don't waste as much gas as I probably could. Now, if I go use it on the weekend, drive around, the whole thing, go to the track, I'll finish the whole tank in 2-3 days.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is there something wrong with the needle in these cars? Because even like in the stock SS, it's like I can just watch the needle do this.
I don't think it's anything wrong. I think that's just the way.
It might be me.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. I see that happen when I'm at the track and I'm driving to the track. I'll fill it up with the quarter. We're talking about it. I'll fill it up with the quarter tank of gas, of E85 to go to the track, and I'm thinking a quarter should be good enough to go and come back. Right. And I'll go, and on the way back, it'll be literally as I'm driving, I'm just seeing the needle, especially after it gets down to a quarter, just slowly just keep going down, and I start sweating sometimes. I've risked it sometimes driving all the way to the house, and I made it, but with the needle pretty much on E.
Right. So now he's like, well, maybe I need to take this gas tank and make sure I just fill it up.
Exactly.
This is an extremely nice car. It was much definitely worth. I came down from Dallas to do the collab, and I asked him for it. Like, when did I ask you about the collab? Probably about a month ago.
A month or so ago. Yeah. We've been trying to get it set up for a while.
Exactly. I asked him to collab about a month ago, and it was most definitely worth it, dude. This car is insane. This is not over exaggerated. And maybe because I haven't driven. First of all, I mean, the Hellcat was cool, but you expect it. Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You expect
that to be fast. Yeah.
This, I didn't expect this. And to be honest, when you do drive an automatic ZL1, you'll see what I'm talking about. It feels damn near the same. Like, not even joking. It feels.
So that's the next step, guys. We got to go test out a ZL1.
It feels damn near the same. It has the similar lag. It feels just about the same, except when you get to the top of the RPM range of ZL1, it starts to spin the tires. Gotcha. In both the manual and automatic. But it feels pretty much the same. I can see that with the
extra boosted power.
Yeah. So this is nice. This is nice, man. It was most definitely worth it.
There you go. So now what are you going to do to your car, man? You going to follow the same thing?
Oh, yeah. Probably not going to go as far as he will. I'm not going to say on camera what he said he has planned, but not going to go as far as he will because it is absolutely Amber's car. But The headers are there, so their headers got delivered yesterday. So when we get back, they'll be on the car.
That would be awesome. You'll really enjoy the.
How long? Okay, so just kind of trying to figure it out. How long do you think it might take to put the headers on? Like
so
you just work straight through.
If you're working straight through, I would say give yourself 4 to 6 hours. I would say 4 to 6 hours.
That's not bad.
The main thing is making sure that the car's not hot, so that when you lift it up, you know, it's cool. It's not that hard, because you do got to let it kind of cool down because you're working on the exhaust. But other than that, the biggest time-consuming thing is going to be trying to remove the stock ones. To be honest, putting the aftermarket ones in is not as difficult once you do some of the small little things. But yeah, if not hard at all. And you mentioned you did the headers only. So are you cutting the stock midsection off, or are you doing any type of modification there?
I was going to buy another X-Bike, but I guess I'll get the whole thing though.
Yeah, because if you're gonna if you just put the headers on, you're gonna the headers are gonna reach too far back, and you won't be able to just bolt up your stock manifolds on.
Right.
So you'd have to take it to a muffler shop and get that cut up, or you could cut it up at your house if you have a saw or something like that. But yeah, if you do get the X pipe, it'll make the install so much more simpler.
Okay.
Because you just basically remove everything and don't have to worry about cutting or going to a muffler shop and having to weld things up or anything like that. It just bolts right up.
Okay.
I recommend a tailpipe exhaust cutter. I got it on Amazon. It's like $20, and it's one of those like you just literally are kind of rotating a little, like a bunch of blades all around.
Right.
It'll cut really cleanly. You don't have to do a saw saw, or
so it'll actually be so the
it'll be
too long
to bolt up your stock midsection.
Okay.
Yeah, you won't be able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn it. Well,
Sorry.
that's why you ask questions, because I didn't know that. So now, okay. Damn, that's kind of depressing.
Yeah.
So now I need to go. And the midsection from speed engineering was like, you said 150.
150, I want to say $150. Yeah, it's not horrible for what you're gonna get and all this stuff. It's all clamped on. The only thing you do have to cut is in the back, which you've already removed the exhaust, the stock exhaust, so it'll probably be a lot easier for you.
Okay.
In that aspect.
Okay. Well, God damn it, man. I guess it won't be Monday then, or Tuesday, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, guys, there you have it. Joe got to drive the modified Camaro, and I think he's gonna get the Need for Speed later on.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. In the Hellcat, I'll be speeding all the way back to Dallas.
Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Got a good insight into what someone with a stock Camaro notices difference-wise, and just how much of a difference some of the mods that we've made to this car really make. If you guys are on the fence about some of these mods, I mean, they really do help the cars.
Big difference. Extremely big difference.
But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.